guys, Jack here, JBF Music and Guitar Lessons, and what I've got for you here is a kind of sneaky workaround. If you're anything like me, when improvising it can feel like you have a string skip idea, but it doesn't always kind of seem to work out at the tempo, it can't manifest it into reality. It might feel a bit weird, or it lands you in a kind of awkward beat in the bar and it's not really where you want it to be. So with that in mind, what we've got for you today are different ways of arranging 3-note per string skips. It took me so long to get that take. Say that properly, for triplets and for regular 16th notes, so that you always know where you are in the bar and never get lost when improvising. You can get a copy of the tabs up on patreon.com/JBFmusic. So while I've got 3 ideas here for the triplets, you can also play them together to get one huge idea, so you really got 4 in total. Really simple to begin with. We can just go just 3 notes. Okay, and we can do that in reverse as well. So this idea is, say your tempo is kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to use triplets. That's going to fit perfectly in the bar, that's going to be great. The next bar we've got here is sort of putting them back to back. So I'll play through all those a wee bit slower now because that was a bit blitzkrieg speed. So I'm just doing a hammer on here, skipping over the string, picking, hammer on hammer. Second idea, as I say, pull-offs, skip over the string, pick it and pull off. And you can put them together like in the third bar. And we can put all those bars together as well. And before we go on, just as a side note, you don't have to do this just here. You could move it down the scale, or you could go up to a different note. Instead of going here, we could go... It doesn't have to be on those strings, you could go for ones here. You know, this is just a starting point for you to do your own thing with. Before cracking onto the 16th note patterns, muting is a really big part of string skips and getting them kind of clean. So I'll link to various lessons with other string skips and muting techniques with the eye up there, so just not to derail this so we can kind of crack on. So for a 16th note version, we can't just play groups of 3 because that's going to displace us in the bar. That's where the kind of problems are going to arise, alright? So the first example I've got is this. So picking that, hammer, hammer, over to the E string, hammer, hammer, pull off, picking this, pull off, and then down to the D string where we're going to go pick, pull off, hammer, hammer. Now you could pick these if you want to, I just really like the sound of legato on string skips. Having said that, if you want this to feel a bit more like 16th notes, you can pick that 12th fret again on the, would be the 4th beat of the bar, so you'd still do legato for most of it. But then pick here and then pick again. Because you're picking the string on that 4th beat, it feels a bit more like 16th notes. The next idea, it goes like this. So slowing that down. Same idea as before, and because we're playing kind of groups of 3 notes, it does feel a bit syncopated, but if you get these down to muscle memory and in your ear, you can trust that they will always land on the right beat of the bar. And for one final bonus, like as a thank you for watching this far into the video, I'm just going to combine those last 2 16th note ones, okay? So we could have... And if I loop that round on itself, so we're getting to kind of very Paul Gilbert sounding things, and it's just taking these simple ideas, making sure the bar adds up to 16 notes, and it'll get a bit syncopated, it'll sound a bit cool, but get it locked in and it'll all be good. More guitar systems and stuff to try and overcome slop, which seems to be my never-ending challenge in most videos. Hit subscribe to keep up to date with the channel, enable all notifications to make sure you never miss out on new content. If you want to support me, check out Patreon. Cheers guys, and I hope you're having a good one.